Hello everybody and welcome back to KKND. This is the final mission of the Evolved, but not as we know it. You see, I've already finished this, but going back through my playlist, I've realised somehow I've missed a mission out, and that is the big attack. That's mission 15, 14, mission 12, which is kind of interesting. Luckily, I know an awesome strategy for this one.
Take it ho! I feel that the gods are pleased with our tending of the beasts. So pleased that we have been blessed with the most fruitful breeding ground. As expected, however, those foul symmetrics wish to destroy nature. They send a war party to burn our creations, defend our creatures and their homes, supply power to speed the breeding process. With many full-strength breeding areas, maybe we can stop the breeding process of the symmetric abomination.
Oh, I'm sure we can. Okay, so let's get this ball rolling. Now, this mission's all about speed. It would be if that would actually spawn. There we go. Okay, so what we want to do, we'll build one of those and pump these guys out in unlimited numbers. Let's move everybody over. Now, the idea on this mission is we're going to jam their production facilities up. So we're going to do that. We're going to sit here and pump out bikes until we've got our own infrastructure going. There we go. Should be able to get a fair few there. That's this guy done. How much are bikes? 300. So they're pretty cheap. But that is what we want. They're cheap and they're fast, but they are very weak, both in damage and firepower. Right, let's go. Now we're literally just going to go and rush the enemy, and I believe that was my phone going off. Never mind. I've started, so I'll finish. Right, let's run this guy down. We're not stopping for anybody. Cut him down, guys. Come on. Or not. Wow, they're incredibly tough if you think about it. I mean, these must have some ridiculously large firepower in these machine guns they have. Now, you can see their bases down there, and they're still pumping out trucks. So that is where we come in. That one might dock. That one's docked, but that's okay. So we want that guy there, that guy there. Oh, this one can move over one. There we go. And then he can go in there. That guy can go there. Now, all we have to do now is jam that. Let's try and get these guys out of here. And you can stay over there because friendly fire isn't. Okay. So there, and that is pretty much all there is to this mission. Now they're gridlocked. They cannot supply themselves now with any more fuel trucks. So they're gonna burn all of their money replacing their trucks. And we have won. Believe it or not, we have already won. So we're gonna send those guys over to attack that. Okay. Ah, there's one little infantryman down there. That's interesting. He actually waited for our truck to bugger off. I can't believe I actually found this strategy online, and it is a fantastic strategy, and it really does work wonders. Right, so let's go exploring. Now this is a hard bugger of a mission to actually play legitly. It can be done, obviously, easy enough, but this is by far the easiest way to do it. Now that perhaps wasn't overly wise. Who's being aimed at? Him. No, he's being aimed at, that's okay. That was silly. Charge! Should be able to take him out. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. These bikes are so pathetically weak. In fact, single units of any variety are really bloody weak, to be fair. He's dead. Nice. Now, can this guy destroy one tower? I'm gonna say no. So we're gonna get these guys in on the Act 2. Nah, not even close. And they have both towers firing at them, so they're screwed. Whoa! Double kill. Okay, so for the purpose of speeding this video up, let's group those guys there. We'll cancel that, and we're just gonna build one of those. One more should do it, more or less. Now these guys, instead of doing nothing, I've no idea where they're going, but that works. They can just sit there and slowly start damaging these units or these buildings. Now it's going to take those a while to build that up, and it is a bit of a pain in the butt, because although we've won, you know what might be a better idea? Nah, because we can only build the weak infantry. Never mind. Okay. Come on, you. I wish there was a fast forward button. You'd turn the game speed up, but there isn't, unfortunately. So it's not the most exciting strategy, but it works. And I believe the video that I saw this strategy on was called something like Game Anyone. So that has certainly worked very well here. Sometimes it takes a couple of runs to get it spot on. Oh, you can see this well doesn't even have a lot of oil in it. So, you know, that is good. Oh, hello. That is going to run dry very quickly. But luckily there is oil all over this map, but you're going to have to be prepared to fight. The longer you leave this map, the harder it gets, and it does get pretty intense. Now, I don't like playing my strategy games in a speedy manner. I much prefer to go at them slowly. Huh? Yeah, I am a turtler. I do like to be slow. I like to build up my defences, methodical, go through all the research, power everything up, and then attack. But I also know that that isn't the most exciting, that doesn't make the most exciting videos, unfortunately. No, and it's not always the best thing to do, as Nicky keeps saying, because you do end up in situations where you just get rushed by the computer. But we're going to cut that down. I would say spam those out, but they're very expensive and they take longer to build, so we're just going to spam these out. 2, I usually go for 3, but 2 of those should be enough. And we don't have any other slackers. Now, I really want to do a playthrough of the XCOM games at some point. And eventually my channel will do Enemy Unknown, Terror from the Deep, XCOM Apocalypse, XCOM Interceptor, which was a painfully underrated game. God, I spent about 2 years playing XCOM Interceptor back in the day. It was one of the games that I got for Christmas when I had my first PC. And that was an incredible game, XCOM Interceptor. Wasn't perfect, no, but it was very good. I've been playing the XCOM games for years. I love them. There we go. Terror from the Deep's a bit of an arse. Brutally difficult at times. In fact, one would go as far as saying unfairly difficult. But that's kind of where the fun from those games comes from. XCOM Apocalypse is probably the easiest game. It is a very, very easy game. Almost hard not to win, actually. XCOM Enforcer is a turd, and we won't speak of that one. XCOM Interceptor, now that's kind of a hard game. For a few reasons, but oh my god, I love that game so much. Okay, so we should have 2 towers and a mine to destroy. I also wouldn't mind to do the new XCOM. Now I was actually really disappointed with the new XCOM game. In fact, it's probably, I know most people don't agree with this, but it's probably the most disappointing game that I can think of that I've played. I wouldn't say I didn't like it. In fact, there was a lot of fun moments with the new XCOM. But yeah, I think disappointing sums it up very well. I call it XCOM for the new age. Really dumbed down. But there we go. I guess games like XCOM, they're just not really going to happen anymore. But that's fine. We still have the originals. Okay, get in there. Okay. And since I'm kind of doing a speedrun-esque tactic here, I thought coffee would be more apt. Okay, now we're really taking this one home now. And I'm looking forward to KKND 2 as well, because the more I look it up on YouTube, the less of that game I remember. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, and that should be the end of that. Yep. Alrighty. Now that finishes our KKND run for the mutants, so the humans to come next. Thanks for watching everybody, I hope you enjoyed it, and more to come.